Hello class, how are you? I hope you all are good. Today we'll start with a new chapter HTML5 creating web pages. So today we can download any information from the internet, be it a text, document, audio, video or any sound. We can easily download through the internet with the help of a web browser. Now what is web browser? It is a software which enable us to display the information, any of the document which is present on the internet. So all these documents, web documents are written in a special language which is called HTML. HTML is short for Hypertext Markup Language. So let's learn more about this topic. Let's plug in the chapter. Introduction to HTML. HTML5. Semantic tags. Creating and saving a HTML document. Structure of a web page. Displaying web page in a web browser, modifying paragraph text, heading tag, formatting text. Let's just start the chapter.
Introduction to HTML. Today, we can download any information or document containing text, sound, graphic, audio and video through the internet with the help of a web browser. Web browser is a software that enables a computer to display any type of document or information present on the internet. These web documents are written in a special language, HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It allows the user to create and structure web pages and applications to be displayed on the internet. HTML documents are made up of text content and special codes known as tags that tell web browsers how to display the content. It also provides the means to link the web pages. HTML documents are identified by .html or .htm file extensions. History of HTML. HTML was invented by a scientist Tim Berners-Lee in 1990. His purpose was to make it easier for scientists to gain access to each other's research documents. The project became a huge success. By inventing HTML, he laid the foundation for the web which is very well known today. HTML has gone through several versions, each of which expands its capabilities. Although most browsers still support HTML versions 3.2 and 2.0. Version 4.01 includes rules for using more than 90 HTML tags. It is an improvement of previous versions by adding better support for multimedia and style sheets. The most recent version HTML5 includes rules for using more than 100 different HTML tags. HTML5 succeeds HTML 4.01, which was released in 1999. Let us study about this version. HTML5. HTML5 is the fifth and latest major HTML version that is an improvement of previous versions. It includes new tags for defining common types of page content and better support for media. It is designed to deliver almost everything without requiring additional plugins. With HTML5, web pages can store data locally within the user's browser, also known as local storage. Earlier, this was done with cookies. However, web storage is now more secure and faster. The data is not included with every server request, but used only when required. HTML5 is also cross-platform, that is, it works on smartphones, notebooks, tablets and other devices. It works on all major browsers such as Microsoft Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Apple Safari, Google Chrome and Opera. Features of HTML5. HTML5 comes with a variety of new and advanced features that make the life of developers more flexible. We can create dynamic websites in HTML5. It is a case-insensitive language. Spaces and tabs can be used anywhere in the document. HTML5 document is written in text editors like Notepad and Gedit, and word processors like WordPad, MS Word and Writer. A text editor is a program that allows a user to enter, change, save and print text. It does not have many advanced features, but it does allow us to develop HTML documents easily. HTML5 elements, the basic building blocks. An HTML element is everything between the start tag and the end tag, including the tags. HTML consists of text with special instructions in the form of tags, which is enclosed within angular brackets. HTML tags tell a browser how to organize and present content. For example, title, Graphic Zone Private Limited title. HTML tags can be categorized into two categories. Container tags, tags that have both starting as well as ending are known as container tags. A tag is opened using opening angular brackets and closed using closing angular brackets with forward slash. For example, HTML. Starting tag, opening tag. HTML. Ending tag, closing tag. Empty tags, tags that have only a starting, and there is no need to close them using are known as empty tags. For example, BR. Starting tag, opening tag. HTML attributes. Tags can also have attributes which are extra bits of information. Most attributes work by setting a numeric or descriptive value. Attributes always go inside the opening HTML tag, and it is a good practice to enclose attribute values in quotation marks. Some tags use attributes. For example, the font tag has a color attribute that allows us to change the color of text. Font color is equal to 00FFFF. Semantic tags. HTML5 includes various semantic tags that enable the browser how to display the content on the page. The doctype declaration at the beginning of a page specifies that the document is written in HTML5. The navigation nav tag is used to define important navigational links to other pages on a site. The header tag can be used to define introductory information like site name, company name and slogan. It appears at the very beginning of the body of a web page. A footer tag is used to put contact address and other small print items on a page. It typically goes at the end of our page, before the closing body tag. The canvas tag enables us to define a blank drawing area on our web page on which we create or draw graphics. A section tag offers a generic way of grouping related information on a web page. The article tag is for defining a self-contained information on a web page. The aside tag represents a portion of a document whose content is only indirectly related to the document's main content. It is useful for defining pull quotes, glossary terms, or sets of links related to an article. HTML5 offers a new audio and video tags. Video tag for embedding video clips and an audio tag for integrating sound in web pages. Creating and saving a HTML document. We need a text editor to create a web page. Open Notepad, Start icon, Windows, Accessories, Notepad to write HTML code. Follow the steps to create HTML document. Step 1. Open Notepad and type the text for the web page without any formatting. We can check for any spelling and grammatical errors in the web page. Step 2. Click on File in the menu bar. Step 3. Click on Save As to save the web page or press Ctrl+Shift+S. The Save As dialog box appears. Step 4. Type a name for the web page and add the extension to the web page name. A web page name can have letters and numbers but no spaces. The main web page is usually named index.html. Step 5. Navigate to the folder to save the page. Step 6. Click on Save as Type box to see a list of the ways by which we can save the web page. Step 7. Click on Text Documents. Step 8. Click on Save. Notepad saves the page. Structure of a web page. HTML tags define the basic structure of a page. Some basic HTML tags are HTML head, title and body that is added to every web page. The correct structure for an HTML document starts with HTML head body. Enter here what document is about and ends with body HTML. All the information included in the web page is fitted in between the body and body tag. HTML tag indicates that this web page is written in HTML. Adding doctype declaration. The doctype declaration at the beginning of a page specifies that the document is written in HTML5. In HTML5, the doctype declaration is required. Type doctype HTML before the entire text on the web page. This declares the document as HTML5. HTML tags. The first set of tags after the doctype HTML tag is HTML and HTML. These tags indicate the start and end of an HTML document as well as declare the document as HTML. Type HTML just below the doctype HTML. Type HTML at the end of the entire text on the web page. Head tags. The next set of tags, head and head, contains the web page title and other descriptive information about a web page. Type head directly below the HTML tag. Press the key Enter and type head. These tags define where the title and the other descriptive information will appear. Title tags. The title and title tags indicate the title of the web page. The title bar or tab of a web browser window usually displays the title. Type title directly below the head tag. Type title above the head tag. Title text describes the contents of the page. Meta tags. We can add metadata to our page to include extra descriptive information that does not appear in the browser window. Metadata can include a page description, author and copyright information, keywords and more. Metadata tags can help search engines categorize our page. We define metadata in the document header using the meta tag. Meta tag appears below the title tags and before head tag. Type meta name, author, followed by a space and type content is equal to my name. Body tags. The final set of tags, body and body, contains the main content of the web page. It is a container element which includes text, graphics and other elements. Type body directly below the head tag. This tag marks the beginning of the actual content of our web page. Type body directly above the HTML tag. This tag closes the body portion of the page. Displaying web page in a web browser. After creating and saving, the web page can be displayed in the web browser. This allows us to see how a web page will appear on the web. Start the web browser, say Internet Explorer, to display the web page. Follow the steps to display the web page in a web browser. Step 1. Press the Alt key from the keyboard to bring the menu bar in the web browser. Step 2. Click on File to open File menu. Step 3. Click on Open or press Ctrl+O. The Open dialog box appears. Step 4. Click on Browse in the Open dialog box to locate the web page on the computer. The Internet Explorer dialog box appears. Step 5. Navigate the folder from to open the web page. Step 6. Click on the web page to open. Step 7. Click on Open. Step 8. Click on OK in the Open dialog box. We can see the web page appearing in the web browser. The tab of web browser shows the title we have given to our web page. Modifying paragraph text. The paragraph tag P tag defines a paragraph. It indicates starting of a paragraph in a text. Browsers automatically add a single blank line before and after each P element. Paragraphs are surrounded by a vertical space of one line. Starting a new paragraph. To start new paragraphs in an HTML document, we use paragraph tags. Web browsers do not read the line breaks, that is, enter from keyboard. So we need to insert P tag every time we want to start a new paragraph. When the browser finds a P tag in an HTML file, it starts a new paragraph and inserts a blank line above the new paragraph. The P end tag indicates the end of the paragraph of the web browser. Type P in front of each paragraph and P at the end of each paragraph on the web page. The web browser displays a blank line between each paragraph. Starting a new line. We can insert a line break to instruct the browser to break the text and go to a new line. We can use the line break tag BR to break the text. Web browsers normally wrap text automatically. When a line of text reaches the right side of the browser window, it breaks and continues on the next line. This tag is also used to add blank lines between the paragraphs. Also, it is an empty element, that is, it only has an opening tag. Type BR in front of each line to start the text from a new line. Web browser displays each line of the text in a new line. Inserting a horizontal rule. We can add a horizontal rule or line across our web page to separate different sections of information. By default, most web browsers display a horizontal rule as a thin gray line. We can insert any number of horizontal rules on a web page. Type HR where to insert a horizontal rule on the web page. The horizontal rule is displayed by the web browser. We can define the thickness and length width of a horizontal line using the size and width attributes. Within HR tag, type size is equal to replacing with the desired thickness to be assigned, measured in pixels. Within the HR tag, type width replacing with the percentage of the page for the rule to extend across. Heading tag. Heading tags define headings in the web page. They are used to separate text or add topics on the web page. There are 6 different heading levels which vary from H1 to H6. H1 tag defines the largest heading, and H6 defines the smallest heading. Type H in front of the desired text to make a heading. Replace with the desired heading level numbered from 1 to 6. The web browser displays each heading with a different heading level. Centering the heading. We can emphasize on some important information by centering the heading text. Type center in front of the desired text to align in the center. Type center at the end of the desired text to align in the center. The text is centered on the web page in the web browser. Formatting text. We can format text in HTML using various tags. These tags fall into two categories: logical style and physical style tags. Logical style tags are used to display the text according to the logical styles. It allows a browser to interpret the tag based on browser settings relative to other text on a web page. For example, heading tags, strong tags, etc. Physical style tags specify a particular font change that is interpreted strictly by all browsers. For example, bold B and B tags. Bold, italic and underlined text. The text looks different if appearance can be changed by making it bold, italic, or underline. It is done to emphasize important information or make our web page visually appealing. Use B tag in front of the desired text to make it bold. Type B at the end of the text. Use I tag in front of the desired text to make it italics. Type I at the end of the text. Use U tag in front of the desired text to make it underlined. Type U at the end of the text. The text as bold, italic and underline is displayed by the web browser. Changing the alignment of heading. We can control the horizontal positioning or alignment of in heading by using align attribute. Type H tag for the desired heading to use. Replace with the desired heading level numbered from 1 to 6. In the heading tag, type align is equal to. Replace with the desired alignment of the heading left, center or right. The heading with the desired alignment will be displayed by the web browser. Changing the color of text. We can change the color of the entire text of our web page to change its appearance. In the body tag, type text is equal to replacing with the name or code for the desired color to use. For example, if we wish the text to be blue in color, then we can type body text blue. All the text on the web page is displayed by the web browser in the specified color. Changing the background color of the page. We can add color to the background of the page using the bgcolor attribute. Within the body tag, type bgcolor is equal to replace with a color name or code. The specified color is applied as the background color. Throwback. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It allows the user to create and structure web pages and applications to be displayed on the internet. HTML was invented by a scientist Tim Berners-Lee in 1990. HTML documents are identified by .html or .htm file extensions. HTML5 is the fifth and final major HTML version that is an improvement of previous versions. HTML5 consists of text with special instructions known as tags, which are of two types, container tags and empty tags. The basic structure of HTML5 must include doctype declaration at the beginning of our HTML document. Body tag includes text, graphics and other elements. HTML provides formatting text tags of two categories, logical style tags and physical style tags. The text can be entered in web page by applying various basic HTML tags, including P, H1HR, BR, etc.